Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philippine Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His squad hanging tough, 4-3 through 7 games. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Denver. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
To say he had an impressive game last week, Mike, might be the understatement of the season. I mean, to break Norm Van Brocklin's single-game passing record, a record that stood since 1951. I'm not sure if we can expect him to replicate that here today. But at this point, I'm not sure if I put anything by him.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. Throwing is Nix. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just no one for that back to work.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
To throw is Nix. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And the Broncos are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Williams, he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and get some points. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. On 4th down, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. To the pylon, he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Denver. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Broncos 7, Cowboys nothing. To kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Dak going to push this one forward. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike,
nowhere to go. He is taken down. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback, and when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
To return, it's Mims. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Broncos offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Nix got to throw it here on 1st down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's done it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Nix to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Got it into the hands of Mims. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their second possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. We are through 1. 9-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 50-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A 1st down throw for Knicks. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Broncos. They'll throw. It's Knicks. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Makes the score Broncos 16, Cowboys nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss at 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's into the hands of Tyjae Spears. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
This brought him out past the 20. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. Back to throw is Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. So a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Going to look to throw. He goes right back to Sutton. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. They'll try to run it with Williams. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike. When that back has to make someone miss in the backfield, that's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Denver. This defense continuing to give up points Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
To kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Cooper.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. We're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Dicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Those add on to their already sizable lead.
Broncos 30, Cowboys nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's caught by Spears out of the backfield. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pistol now to Prescott. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down. Dak to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one is caught by Reed. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
For the Denver Broncos.
From from the shotgun. Here's Nix. Open man is Reed. He's got it. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
On the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Denver.
To throw is Nix. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Nix now to throw it here on first down. That is caught. What a throw. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it, and the Broncos stretch things out even further.
The score, Broncos 37, Cowboys 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down, Prescott. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on Miami. And this is Devon Achane. He's going to take this one in 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Dolphins win it by a field goal, 24-21 the final score. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's the hero wearing jersey number 0, Keon Coleman. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. The Bills move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Chicago Bears. And look at the big fella go. It's Derrick Henry. 54 yards to the house. The Ravens get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. To throw is down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll run forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw is Nix. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Kicker now for the extra point. He's got it. The Broncos will add one more onto their big lead.
44. Cowboys 7.
Scott, thanks. I bet you there's 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. To throw is Prescott. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. And the rush gets for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
A throw on the move is caught. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Prescott again. His pass right side, caught by Lamb. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down.
Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll throw again. Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw is Prescott. That's taken in, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. A first down throw for Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
2nd down. Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram.
It's a gain of 29. And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he will score! Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown pass is thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. And the Broncos add on to their already sizable lead.
Cowboys 7.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll play action. It's Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
2nd down, Prescott. Headed left, buying time. Oh, strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Here's Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he will power his way into the end zone. Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys cut into the lead a little bit.
14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Nix, got to throw it here on 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
Good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
There's that man again. Another catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Nix from the gun on third down. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for the Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
On second down, it's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to send it downfield, looking for Ingram.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's first and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On third down, Prescott. He'll get this out wide. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's taken in at the 50. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Broncos offense and receiver Cortland Sutton ready to get going again. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. On first down, here's Nix to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side midfield.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up. And you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
This one complete to Sutton. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up third down and 2.
Third and 2. Here we go. Back to throw is Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos stretch things out even further.
58, Cowboys 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. Pistol now for Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Prescott now. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score. Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A first down throw for Nix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And the Broncos are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
A loss of 6.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
At the 10-yard line.
And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Throw it. Nix. This one is caught by Reed. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.